Okay, so I am quite sure I'm not the only person to ever do these exercises, but I don't think I've ever seen them, and I've been in this phase of life that I've just been experimenting with the things that feel good, with new movements. The world feels heavy to me right now, and so I'm taking a break, not really from heavy lifting. I still lift heavy, I can't not lift heavy, but from programmed lifting. So I've been just kind of getting back to the things that make me happy. I've been front squatting, I've been overhead squatting, I've been doing new different fun things, and some old things that feel really good. But I was messing around today and was trying to figure out, I was going to do some landmines, and I was thinking about doing some meadows rows, but what I came up with is some kind of combination of the two or three. So there's a couple variations of this exercise. One is probably a little bit more complicated in terms of multiple arms. The other one is probably a little bit more challenging in terms of shoulder mobility and strength. So we'll start with the more challenging one, I guess. So basically you're going to take your underhanded grip at the end of the barbell, and then you're going to come up and over and then through. So you're going to go all the way from the bottom to the top. And the idea is that it should be fairly explosive, right? That's the goal, is for it to be fairly explosive. And you've, in the army parlance, got that quick jerking motion that we talk about. Lifting, which is always a joke, but in this case, it really is almost that. The other way you can do this, that probably requires a little bit less shoulder stability, but a little bit more coordination, is to start overhand with this arm, right? So you're going to start down here with this arm, up, and then on the way, transition here. Again, it's still meant to be a fast movement, so it's almost, you're tossing and catching almost, right? And it's still rotational, power-based movement, but it gets you all the way down from this squat all the way into an overhead movement. It reminds me the most of tossing bags into a truck, headed onto a deployment or something. So have fun with that. It's a good time. It's obviously challenging. I'm out of breath just doing a handful. You can do it with an empty barbell, right? It doesn't have to have weight on it, right? So this would be the one, or this would be the second one that I demonstrated. And the goal is to actually bend your knees for this. It's not to start all the way down here, although you could, right? And then the other one would be starting here, up and over. Be careful as you're doing it. It's challenging for your shoulders, but real good for you. Enjoy.